Hi, I'm Becky Brune and welcome to my vlog. So I was not intending to do a video for my return to France. But once I was here, I thought I'd like to have a chronicle for me and also a way to just communicate with my friends, loved ones who I know are thinking about me and wondering how I'm doing. And so I'm going to go ahead and make a video once a week, kind of a diary. And I'm going to limit it to 5 items. Each video will only be 5 items. So this is A Becky in France, the return. Number 1, so my suitcase. So I was very strict with myself this year on how much I was going to bring. This is for a longer time than last year, but there were a couple of clothing items that I did not wear last year. So I kept my items to a suitcase that was under 30 pounds, a backpack I purchased, which did hold more than last year's, and then my ukulele. I brought my ukulele. Still, dragging all of that stuff on the first hill trolley to the light rail. Well, obviously I didn't have to do anything with my bag while I was in the air, but then I landed in Heathrow and took the underground to my hotel, and had to carry my bag up 2 flights of stairs, and then to the train station for the Eurostar, and then in Paris transferring on the metro, and then the second train from Paris to Bordeaux, and then to my rental car, and then here. It's a 48-hour journey from home to here, and those things got very heavy. And there was one moment on one of the trains when I just kind of had a secret wish that the suitcase would accidentally fall off of the train and never be seen again. Number 2, mosquitoes. The house where I stay, it has a really sweet little backyard, which I'm sitting in. It has some aquatic plants. So the mosquitoes here, well, they sort of have the run of the place. Last year, the mosquitoes loved my daughter. This year, they're stuck with me, but apparently I'm a smorgasbord. I'm using spray on all my exposed body parts, but I always miss a place, and they just hone right in on that. I'm trying to be zen about it. I will heal in October, and at least the wasps do leave me alone. I had to write my script by hand because there is no printer here. Well, that's not an excuse. I could have it on a device. Number 3, Veronique. She is the woman who owns this house, and I rented it through Airbnb last year. But at the end of my stay, she and I negotiated a price for this year for 2 months. When I arrived here, exhausted and jet-lagged and dragging my suitcases, I found that she had left me a bunch of food, fruits and vegetables from her garden, milk, wine, bread, cheese, yogurt. I just stood in the kitchen staring at it, and I don't know. Those kinds of things have a lot of significance when you're traveling. I did bring her a gift this year, Fran's chocolates, and as I was buying them, the woman said, "Oh yeah, Fran went to France to learn how to be a chocolatier." So apparently Fran's chocolates are making the full round. Veronique has also invited me to a night market in her town, in her village, to meet some of her friends, which, you know, I am really flattered and I'm looking forward to it, but I am also terrified. My French is really not up for that, I don't think. Number 4, French. Over the last year, since the last time I was here, I have taken several classes at Alliance Française in Wallingford, and I am part of a conversational French group, and I have kept up with Duolingo. And so this year I am where I had kind of hoped I would be last year. It's hard to make progress, actually. And while I was still in Seattle, I looked on the Facebook group for Aimee and found a tutor, a teacher. She is French. She and her husband are both French, but they lived in England for 30 years, and she taught French at Alliance Française in London. So I booked her. I contacted her, and we were able to get together yesterday. And I lucked out. Again, Isabel, amazingly nice woman. She has kids my same age. She speaks slowly and clearly. I can understand her. And the Greatest thing about her was that she told me my pronunciation was pretty good. Yeah, I love her. Number 5, my Peugeot. Because I'm here for 2 months, I had an option to lease a car for 2 months rather than rent one, and it was quite a bit less expensive. And so I did that, and I got a Peugeot. Do you remember Le Car from the 70s? Basically a tin can on wheels. This is nothing like that. This is an amazing, smooth drive and quiet, and it's got a great GPS system. I kind of couldn't believe that they let me drive off the lot with it. And I am committed to taking it out every day and to do something. A walk around the nearby lake, a visit to a chateau, going to another village. It's always tempting for me to stay home when I'm here. But I did not come all the way to Southwest France lugging my 30-pound suitcase, I guess I won't keep saying that, to watch YouTube videos and listen to books on tape. And to be honest, I do sometimes wonder why I came, but I'll have more on that at another time. Thank you so much for being here. It actually means a lot to me to know that my loved ones will be watching this video. So thank you, and I will see you next week. Bye.